Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. It's now time for Midday Sports.
President of Waterhouse FC, Donovan White, has confirmed the resignation of Marcel Gale as head coach of the club with immediate effect. Speaking with the TVJ Sports on Monday evening, White explained that assistant coach Jermaine Miller will take up the post of interim coach and will have an Argentine advisor.
What we can say is what it is, which is that Coach Fuzzy has decided to resign, to step down from his role as head coach, to move on to some other things I think he has in his plans for his own development. And we have accepted that position. In the interim, Coach Miller will be our interim head coach, and he'll be working along with an international technical advisor that we have brought in, Javier Einstein, who is here and who had his first session with the team today. And we are looking forward positively to continue our journey through the Premier League.
Gale's decision follows a run of poor form, which has seen Waterhouse record just one win in their last 7 games. And that win came on Sunday when they clipped Montego Bay United 1-0 at Jarrett Park. It also comes a week after Waterhouse suffered a shock 2-1 defeat to bottom-placed Spanish Town Police. And given the poor results and the presence of Argentine-born Javier Einstein at Sunday's game, White was asked if Gale was forced to resign.
I want to believe as well, based on our discussions with Marcel, that he has great aspirations for himself. I know he's actively pursuing his A license at the present time as well, and I believe it's an opportunity for him to grow as a coach. He has been a Waterhouse, somebody from the community and the coach of the club for many years, even before he left and went to UWI. And I think it's quite okay to understand that, like any other human being, he wants to grow and develop, and we're fine with that.
President of the Jamaica Basketball Association, Paulton Gordon, says that they are in need of close to $50 million to host the next round of FIBA America's World Cup qualifiers. The national men's team was forced to play Puerto Rico away in their opening game last month as aspects of the National Indoor Sports Center were not up to international requirements. Jamaica has 2 more World Cup qualifying games set for the National Indoor Sports Center next year, where they're slated to meet the Bahamas on February 26 and Canada on March 1.
We need about $280,000. We have some partners who are looking at elements of what we want. The biggest chunk of what from an equipment side, we need proper hoops based on the standards that FIBA wants. Mm-hmm. The scoreboard is another thing, because we have a modern scoreboard, but there are different levels as it relates. And the fact that we're at this level now, they want the scoreboard to be able to capture certain data. Yeah. And so we're working on that, either purchasing or renting for the occasion.
Jamaica won both games against Puerto Rico to share the lead in Group B of qualifying with Canada on 4 points each. And that is it for your Midday Sports Roundup. And I am Jermaine Brown.
And that concludes the Midday News Package. I'm Kelisha Williams. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, have a good afternoon.